Hey guys, okay, one-piece kit again today, and it's going to be your kettlebell. So get it, and we're going to be working for 30 seconds on each exercise. We have 4 exercises to get through, so that's 2 minutes worth of work before you get a 30-second breather. So go slow, take your time, focus on your technique, establish the movement patterns, and then once you've got them locked in, then we can start increasing that tempo, provided the technique does not break down. Now, go and get warm. You're going to need to be warm to do this one. And we're going to start with kettlebell front rack squats. And that's happening in 10 seconds time. Got my tunes on. All right. Let's get your bell under that chin. Lock it in. So the bell should be crossing the palm at 45 degrees, locked into the thumb, knuckles into throat, feet shoulder width. And let's drop into our squat. So all we're doing is squatting for 30 seconds. When we're finished with 30 seconds, we keep the kettlebell where it is, and we go into alternating rear lunge. So regardless of the fact that the kettlebell is on the right side, we're still going to be switching between legs on the rear lunge. 2 minutes worth of work with an added weight is going to be tough. So keep moving at the tempo that your technique will allow. 3, 2, 1. Let's alternate that rear lunge. Kick back, drop. Now resist the urge to tip forward with that bell. Keep your knuckles in, under your chin, in against your throat. By doing that, you're ensuring that you've got a nice V that the bell can sit in. Think bird's nest, egg in the nest. Get that knee all the way to the floor, and don't be afraid to bring a chair or a wall in to support you. 5 seconds. We're going into overhead press. 3, 2, 1. From the chin, above the head, back down, lock it in under the chin. Open press, lower close. We always exhale as we drive above the head, and inhale as we bring it back down. 15 seconds, and then we're going to go into windmill. Windmill is where the feet are wide, the bell is above the head. We run our hand down to touch our foot, whilst the bell stays above the head. 3, 2, 1. Lock it out above the head, feet nice and wide. Right hand is holding the bell, left foot turns to the left. Keep an eye on the bell, run my hand as far down my leg as possible, and then come back up to center and repeat. Only go as far as that bell will allow, maintaining its position above the body. If the bell starts to tip forward, that's as far as you go, and you come back up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and everybody rest. All right, 30-second breather. Use the time to get your heart rate back down. In through nose, out through mouth. We're going to go this time on the left side. After we've completed the left side, that's round 1 done. And we're going to repeat for 2 more times. Right, left, right, left. All right, 10 seconds. We're going to rack that bell under the chin on the left side. So you now have an idea of the 4 movement patterns, and you can establish your tempo. Let's go. We are squatting. The bell is in under the chin. The knuckles are touching against the bottom of my chin. My knuckles are against my throat as well. I'm allowing myself to drop right down into that squat. Knees out to a V. Corkscrewing the soles of the feet into the floor. Keep my upper body upright. Abs gotta stay tight. 5 seconds. And they're going straight into alternating rear lunge. 3, 2, 1. Alternate that rear lunge. There is no rest until we've completed our windmill. So it's non-stop for 2 minutes. 17 seconds, and then we're into overhead press. Get that knee all the way to the floor. Keep your upper body upright. Sole of the foot pushing into that floor. Keep the knuckles in tight to that throat and chin. 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. If you're struggling with the overhead press, use a little bit of hip, knee, core action to drive it up, and then control the descent back down under the chin. 15 seconds, and then we're going to go windmill on the left side. Now, personally, my left shoulder is a little weaker than my right, so I've got to really focus on the control, bring it down. Okay, into the windmill, up above the head, feet wide, right toe to the right, run the hand down as far as that bell will allow. I find left side up, is so much more difficult than right side. So I got to stay in control. Keep an eye on that bell. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and everybody rest. Woo! 1 round done. Breathe. We're gonna go again. Right side rack squats. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Use the time to get your heart rate down. Start thinking about your tempo. Can you add a little bit more to it without compromising that technique? 5 seconds, bell up, get ready, fill the 30 seconds, and drop. Let's go. Don't let that bell pull your upper body forward, your head forward towards the floor. Keep your upper body upright as we drop down into that squat. Big inhale as we drop. Big exhale as we drive through the soles of the feet, corkscrew style, to come back up. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rear lunge. Alternate left and right. And that shoulder is starting to get tired. And those knuckles are struggling just that little bit more to stay in against my throat. So I'm just pushing my elbow up. And if necessary, support it with the other hand. And if you're still struggling, hold it with 2 hands, the bell with 2 hands. 5 seconds, I'm into overhead press. 3, 2, 1, and press above the head. Inhale, bring it down, tuck it in under the chin, open and press, back down in, and punch it up. That bell should be front racked, not behind the shoulder. It should be in under the chin after every rep. Slow it down, focus on the technique. We're trying to isolate the shoulder as much as possible. 7 seconds, and then we're into windmill, right hand above the head. 3, 2, 1, feet wide, left toe turn to the left. Running the left hand down the left leg, standing back up tall, keeping that bell directly above the body at all times as you hinge and lean and run the hand down your leg. Your hand is on your leg, so therefore you know where your leg is. You don't have to look at your leg. Keep an eye on that bell. That's the one that could go wrong. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest bell down. Everybody rest. All right, we are halfway through today's session. Whew, and that heart rate just ramped up. 20 seconds. Breathe. Heart rate down. Use the time to pace nervously up and down on your workout space. 10 seconds. Right, let's get that bell left side rack, front rack. 3, 2, 1, and squat. Whew. So I'm really starting to feel that through the abs because that bell wants to fall to the floor, and the only thing keeping it up is my core. So I got to inhale, push my belly button out, kind of like the staves of a barrel, out against the hoop of the barrel. 10 seconds. And then we're into alternating rear lunge. 3, 2, 1. Alternating rear lunge. Knee to floor. Whew. That right arm is dead on the shoulder. So I'm just keeping it behind my back, kind of putting it on my hip, trying to rest it as much as possible. Knuckles into throat. 15 seconds. This is getting tough. I might even consider dropping the kettlebell weight to a lighter one if my technique starts to be compromised. 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. Inhale, bring it down under control, back in under the throat. Punch it skyward, lock it out, bring it back down under control. Punch it, lock it, bring it back down under control. In 13 seconds, we're into windmill, and then we get a well-deserved rest. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Windmill. Went quiet there for a second. Concentrating on my technique. That bell is starting to wobble a little bit more above my body. So I gotta focus, twisting through the shoulder socket, keeping an eye on the bell, keeping it directly above the body. I am the support structure under that bell. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! All right. Oh, wow. Such short exposure, but massive fatigue. All right, 20 seconds. And then we're going into our last round on the right and left. All right, so right side front rack, kettlebell squats. That's a mouthful. 7 seconds. So let's get that bell up so we go straight into it from the start of the 30-second window. 3, 2, 1, drop. And again, full range of movement, please. That means ass as low as possible, knees out into a V, soles of the feet corkscrewing into the floor, and you should be able to see the toe just inside the knee from a bird's eye view. Big toe, that is. 10 seconds, and then it's alternating rear lunge. So these shoulders are just getting an absolute beating today because for the first minute, they're in an iso hold, which is similar to a wall sit. Okay, alternating rear lunge, let's go. Because when your knuckles are in against your throat and the bell is pulling your elbow down, your shoulder is the one that has to keep the elbow up. So before you even get to that overhead press and the overhead hold with the windmill, that shoulder is absolutely banjoed. It's like doing wall sit for a minute before doing squats and lunges. 5 seconds. 4, 3, overhead press in 2, 1, overhead press. Oh, there it is. Whew. Inhale, bring it down, tuck it in, touch the throat, reassert the position, and go again. Slow. Stay in control. If you're the type of person who's just smashing out reps, you might want to consider going heavier on your resistance. 8 seconds. Abs are tight under the body for stability. 3, 2, 1. Lock it out. Feet wide. Left foot turn to the left. Looking at that bell as I run the hand down the leg. And then aggressive on the abs to bring myself back up tall again. Whew. So this is the last 30-second window, of which 14 remain on the right side. And my right shoulder will be thankful that it gets a breather. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down, rest. Whew. All right, here we go. Last 2 minutes, 20 seconds away, and it's going to be left side, front rack squat. All right, that rest period disappears so much quicker when you're tired. Okay, let's get that bell up under the chin, left side. Oh, hello, Mr. Shoulder. Feet shoulder width, toes turned out. Right arm is my balance beam if I need it. Let's drop. And again, fight the good fight. Do not let that bell win. All that bell wants to do is get to the floor. You are the stopping block between the bell and the floor. You, your skeleton, and your muscles. Don't use the skeleton, use the muscles. So we keep our body upright, we activate all those muscles, and we ensure that the bell is moved as we see fit. 2, 1, alternating rear lunge, let's go. Kick back, drop knee, stand tall, keep that width, train tracks, knee to floor, squeeze the abs, push through the sole of that front foot, stand tall. 15 seconds, and that shoulder is screaming at me right now. It's burning. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep the knuckles in, 3, 2, 1, overhead press. Whew. Bring her down, tuck it in, reset, and again. Oh, wow. We're almost there. 20 seconds of press, 30 seconds of windmill, and then we're done. And you can enjoy your cool down, full body cool down. 10 seconds. Breathing is so important. It helps you activate the abs at the time you need them. 3, 2, 1, lock it out. Right toe to the right, run that hand down your leg, keep an eye on the bell, and up tall. We are talking shoulder health today.
The shoulder moves through every plane. And if you can keep it moving through every plane and introduce resistance whilst maintaining stability, you're going to promote stability and promote and encourage strength development. And rest. Woo! I won't be driving my car for a while after that. Okay, guys, well done. Another great workout under your belt, 15 minutes done. We'll see you again for more fun. Well done.